What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? 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 Happened?
Huh? Are you sure? No, no, no.
Wait, is that a cursor? Oh, thank you.
Bruh. Bruh. Gracious. Yeah. Ah.
Excuse me, what the actual fuck? Excuse me. Excuse me, what the actual fuck?
Are you sure? No, no, no.
انت ما تعرف انه تطبيق توب السعودية تقدر تطلع منه 2000 ريال بكل سهولة وانت جالس؟ ترى الموضوع بسيط، ليش مستصعبه انت؟ تعال علمك الموضوع وبما فيه لما تحمل تطبيق
Are you sure?
Fucking Tom in the
Shut your fucking mouth!
Wait for it. Wait for it. Ouch! But don't worry, I'm okay now. The first episode caught me off guard. I just had a big drink, and all of a sudden somebody yelled, "Action!" We were rolling. I needed to pee. Stupid hand. OMG! Seriously? No! Some of you in the comments agreed with the hand. You said the hand was so funny. Just pee on the cursor, Tom. Oh, the second episode took place in a kitchen. Mecha grew. The mice were trained to get the cheese. I love cheese.
No.
Cheese, yeah. I know. I'm a cat, and I shouldn't eat it, but I love it. Love cheese. I know. I'm a cat, and I shouldn't eat it, but I love it. I really do. By the way, don't you just love this music? I totally love it. Hey, wanna have it for your ringtone? Get it here. By the way, don't you just love this music? I totally love it. Do. By the way, don't you just love this music? I totally love it. Hey, wanna have it for your ringtone? You wanna know what happened to the mice? It. I really do. By the way, don't you just love this music? I totally love it. Hey, wanna have it for your ringtone? Get it here. You want to know what happened to the mice?
Warning. Warning. Loud noises.
The mice? For the third episode, we came up with an idea to
Wait. Give people what they want. Give them Zlatan.
Four is for some reason. If you go to this, I don't have a serial number. I would like to run the demo in which you cannot save your projects, which is ridiculous. Sure. So far it seems very promising. It seems to work. Let's say we go to media generators. Sure. And we go to, for example, the graphics are glitching. So that's a problem. But hey, we got an Arial font at least. So hey, our Vegas Pro 4.0e works, and we'll see video editing with so far. So I write, hello YouTube, smiley face that turned out to be this, no thank you. So we start at the beginning. Maybe I'll show most of the videos that I make using this video is professional. It's not very pro, and the audio and the video both got corrupted in here, so all I was doing, I've got Bliss OS on this 16GB USB key, and I'm going to be trying to edit a whole video. Just like, this looks like Ventoy, but go to live. Yes! Now I already made a video about Bliss OS. We wait for our low poly animation. There you go. Of course, no sound for some reason. That was fast. Of course, it detects the mouse, so that's amazing. As you can see, we have like 5.
This is the smoothest Android OS that I've tested, and it's called the Bliss OS 15. So in this
5GB of storage out of 6, so that's plenty of storage for editing. Now, what video editor am I going to be using? CapCut? Oh, hell no! It's Portrait, and it's getting more garbage. It was only good back when I made my Sniper Wolf parody, but otherwise, it is now just garbage filled with Pro. So we're going to be using KineMaster. Oh my days, it's not working. No! Another version.
ما نعرفش ليه شويه بطاطس جبناهم قشرناهم وقطعناهم وحطيناهم في
Just keeps crashing, damn it. In cases of extreme desperation, you resort to garbage video editors. I'm very sure it will crash. Of course, of course, of course. Nothing to be surprised about. Wow, and Darcy Wear works. Again, I pronounced it that way. Celebrated too early. Bro, this whole video is just gonna be trying to get a video editor working on this. Our director can't play this video. Okay, flipped my whole screen. Video show, weirdly Asian edition. Open. Yes, it's promising. Oh no, I can't understand anything. I gotta flip this video in post or something. Super camera. Does the webcam work? Okay. Permissions. Yeah, we allowed it. My super camera. Please enter. Let's download the open camera at this point, sure. And I also downloaded Mobizen, whatever the hell you pronounce it. Open camera. Install. Yes. Open. Yes. Yes. Camera may be in use by another application. Is it Video Show? Man, it's been such a while since I've used Video Show. I used to just mess with it back in the day. But wait, there's an audio recorder. Sure, make calls, totally. Yo, it's actually detecting. Okay, no, it's just an animation that just keeps playing, sure. You know what? Forget recording with a camera. This stupid audio does not want to play back. So I'm gonna try if mobile and it actually works. Let's check first of all the settings. 720p, blah blah blah. Sound external, very much. Just the most basic screen recording you'll ever see. Boom. Where'd my air circle go? Record. No! Nope. As if there weren't enough USB devices plugged in already, I'm gonna import some footage from the Temu camera. If this stupid thing can even detect it. Disk drive. There is our garbage. What? Damn it! Edit video. Go hop on straight. Are you unrecognized file type? Just recorded the video with this camera and now it's time to convert it to a damn green subtitle plus. There we have our text. We've got these cheap little templates. This is actually really smooth remember it's playing back from a USB. Then that way we can put our weird cheap keyframes, like so. You hold and you drag around. There you go, like so. Arrow up there to really go, hey, I did make these changes. Transitions, yes. Float. Okay. Oh, what is up, my people? I'm doing an epic voiceover on the laptop. This is not an Android. You can now record less than 1 second. What? Okay, so our voiceover is broken. Forget it. This is actually somehow easy to manage. I like it. Anyways, it just in a fashioned way or something by installing an MP3 file from YouTube. Since this is very Android-ish, now let's put some NCS music. Yes, I want faded. Perfect. Peak 2016 YouTube. Now, what do I use to download these videos? NoTube.lol. MP3 juices, rest in peace with all the fake scam websites that are trying to impersonate it. The resolution is too large. What the hell do you want me to download it in? How could I thingy? VIP? Oh no! Save to gallery. Let's see if this actually exports. We're at 0%. If this moves 1 bit, I'm getting happy. I'm gonna get psyched. I don't think this is running out of storage yet. So I'll just stop the video for now and see if any at all. Save the drive. Kind Master. This screen recorder. Mobizen. U-Cut. Action Director, if you can see it over here. I have been fighting with so many video editing apps. Most of them crash. All I found is this, V-Edit Video Cutter and Merger. And all it does is it takes videos and merges them, or you can merge a video with an audio file. That's literally it. And that's all I did. So sorry I wasn't able to make an outstanding thing, but Action Director freezes and then tells me an export error about a video codec garbage. Video Show stays frozen at a percentage for minutes. I have been literally trying for this point like an hour, just sitting here fighting with this stupid thing. And I sent it over to my phone so I can send it over to the computer. Moral of the story, if your device is absolute garbage, you're rocking a flip phone, Cat S22 Flip, and you want to edit
some updates to it. However, they do have Chrome OS Flex, which we explored back in 2022, and this is a way to get Chrome OS on a computer that didn't originally ship with it, which a Chromebook would not fall into that category, but I don't really see any reason why we couldn't put it on the Pixel. I mean, it meets the minimum system requirements. If we go to this page here, it needs to have 4 gigabytes of RAM, which it just meets that. Internal storage of 16 gigs, we've got more than that. It should be able to boot from a USB drive. I mean, I don't see why not. I think we have a pretty good shot of getting this thing working. So we're going to, for the second time in my life, try to install Chrome OS Flex on something, and hopefully we will have a much smoother experience this time. If you remember from that previous episode, I had to go through like 2 or 3 different systems before I could get it installed on something. So we have Google Chrome here because, just like in that video, we have to utilize the Chromebook recovery utility to make the USB installer. So we're going to go and add that to Chrome. And then we'll just go up here to that extension, bring it up, and we've got a 16 gig flash drive plugged in. And then we're going to select model from the list and just choose. I actually wonder if like the Chromebook Pixel, it should be in here. Yeah, there it is, Chromebook Pixel. So we could restore this back to like the operating system that it originally shipped.
I'm a fire in my leg.
Run the apps you need, when you need them, with full compatibility.
interesting. Why does the menu look like this? This notifications history panel was a feature that was apparently scrapped and never made it to Windows Vista or any Windows version. Is this copy of Windows legal? What even is that? So let's check out local. So let's check out local disk. And this is how the file browser used to look like in this version. Tip of the day. I wanted my tip of the day, but I guess we're not getting it today. But at least we have some themes. We have Windows Classic. What I also found interesting is that on Longhorn there is a Bliss wallpaper, which I thought was the name for this one. The Windows XP Bliss wallpaper. I have no idea why it's different in Windows Longhorn. There are also some other really cool wallpapers. I still want to read my tip of the day. Can I read it? Or have I forgotten graphics drivers, the correct ones? Help and support. My system doesn't work properly. There used to be a Windows community. This is how the music folder looks like, if you don't mind all of this black stuff. Oh, and you can create your own as well. I think I might have crashed the system. What did I just do? Okay, just changed our wallpaper. The one that I... What did I just do? Okay, just changed our wallpaper, the one that I set previously. This game matches you with players from around the world. Something tells me that no one is actually gonna be online. I guess let's try it out anyway. I'm probably gonna get like a virus connecting to this game server. It is downloading all of the viruses. Object of the game. You win by being first player to move all of your stones counterclockwise around the board. And it just disappeared, okay. Microsoft Windows used to have this search feature which was separate from the file explorer. What are you looking for? It could not find pinball for me. And so Longhorn is pretty cool. But now... Windows Neptune was supposed to be a successor to Windows 2000 and the first OS built on the Windows NT code that was meant for home usage and regular customers. The previous Windows versions at that time that were built on Windows NT were meant more for businesses. However, Microsoft abandoned this project. They combined it with another Windows project called Odyssey, and then all of this later would become Windows XP. There is only one available build of Windows Neptune, and I happen to have it. Let's actually start by changing the display resolution. Let's set it to 720p. Okay, that looks pretty good. Oh, and yeah, this one had the old... If you try to move a window, there's only the outline showing. This can be changed actually, as I like.
Don't tap the glass, don't tap the glass, don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass, don't tap the glass, don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass, don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass, don't tap the glass, don't tap the glass. Don't tap the glass, don't tap the glass, don't tap the glass.
Later found out. But one thing that completely caught me off guard is how later found out. But one
Nintendo is epic. PC sucks. I killed your duck and you look really yucky.
That side T.
Congratulations.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Don't tap the glass, don't tap the glass.
What about?
No. No. Ah!
Yeah, I think I'm good. What about?
No. No. Ah!
Yeah, I think I'm good. What about?
No. No. Ah!
Yeah, I think I'm good. And so that. What about?
No. No. Ah!
Jesus, that hurt my. Oh Jesus, that hurt my.
I could do it.
Flip, flop, dooba dooba blop, a flooba dooba beep, oh flop. Flip, flop.
A la 1, a las 2 y a las 3. La hormiguita se perdió, a la 1.
No, that's the problem. Men just don't listen. Women always get cut off in the middle of their...
Dear PlayStation, I got a tip that you were making the... Mind you.
I'm sorry, you said something?
PS3, now $2.99.
PlayStation.
PS3, now $2.99. PS3. PS3. PS3.
So my mate Dave was cutting open a can of tuna to make us some tuna sandwiches. So I started telling him about a show I watch about bluefin tuna. I showed him some pictures on my phone to show him the massive size of some of these fish. My mate looked at my phone with a rather surprised look on his face.
Completely dead cell. One is completely dead. And I don't have any spares because this is a strange battery. It's all joined together and everything here. Oh well, it's gonna be dead for a little while. I'm gonna have to just tether it to a wall outlet.
You might think the MacBook Air is very thin. You might also think Sony's earlier Z.
Click on escape, click on delete, click on the Windows key. Click on escape, click on delete, click. Let's just shut down. I don't know how to even exit an app from this Windows 1. Oh yeah, sure, I want text. Text.text. This is the Lenovo V15-IIL, and it costs $600 brand new. I want you to keep that in mind throughout this whole video. So let's start off with the design. First thing you notice, it's made of plastic, which isn't actually surprising. We can find gaming laptops that are still made of plastic, so we can let that pass. On the right side, we have our charging port, and it's of course a barrel jack. Right next to our charging port, we find our LED indicator, which shows how much battery we have left. If it's orange, then it's not charged. If it's white, then it's fully charged. We have a regular sized HDMI, one USB 2.0 port, and two other USB 3.1 Gen 1 ports. And here we have our little flash indicator. On the left we find a mini SD card slot, a headphone jack. This is a very specific weird kind of Lenovo thing. It's called an NOVO buttonhole. The display is a 15.6 inches TN panel with an anti-glare coating, and its resolution is 1920 by 1080, so it's a 1080p screen, full HD. Its brightness is 220 nits, and it has a 16:9 aspect ratio. Now, of course, since this is a TN panel, the viewing angles look weird. As you can see, the colors start to get a bit washed out and weird. In reality, you don't tend to notice this kind of viewing angle problem even at all, at least for my case. And the screen brightness is honestly not that strong. Here it is at peak brightness indoors, and it's honestly not that strong outdoors. This is how the laptop looks like when it's shut. It has this very plain design, nothing too fancy. You can see your Lenovo logo over here, and these things are not actually with the computer by default. It was just the hinge being so terrible that I had to just glue the screen. If you look closely, then you can see some marks of glue on the hinge. So this plastic body is not the best. In terms of the thickness, it's not too bad. I mean, it feels a bit light, and as you can see, this is the problem with a plastic hinge. You can see that it just flops around like this, and it's not too thick of a laptop, as you can see. There is the real thickness. It looks fat, and it's honestly not really that heavy. If we look at the keyboard and trackpad, then you can see that this keyboard looks very standard, nothing too crazy. It's an A30 layout for me. You got this stupid janky arrow setup, and you've got these little shortcut things over here, for example, for changing the volume or changing the brightness or locking or all of this kind of stuff. And the typing experience is not too bad either. The keyboard doesn't have that much travel, but it still feels good enough. It may not be the most comfortable keyboard in the world, but it's still decent. And when I type on it for long periods of time, I don't really feel any kind of problems. It's not flat, but at the same time, it doesn't have like an extreme amount of travel, so it's good. But we're not here for any of that. We're here for the real important parts, which are the RAM and the actual performance. Do you remember that this laptop cost $600? Well, it came with 4 gigabytes of RAM. $600 and you get 4 gigabytes of RAM. Now mine is upgraded to 12, and that's the maximum it can support. It is DDR4 type RAM. And while it brags about having an Intel Core i5 10th generation, the actual processor itself, it's a quad-core processor with a base speed of 1.1 GHz. It maxes out at 3.6 GHz. And it has integrated graphics, specifically the Intel UHD graphics G1. Now, if you don't know what G1 kind of graphics is, it's the lowest form of integrated graphics that you can find on an Intel CPU. The highest one being G7. And the trackpad here doesn't feel too bad either. It's responsive, and it's not really that big. So while I video edit or photo edit in this, it feels extremely uncomfortable due to its size, so I just end up resorting to an external mouse. This laptop has a set of stereo speakers. Duh. Where are they? Over here.
on the bottom. A generic cheap tactic that these laptop manufacturers use. And they're okay. I mean, you're not gonna be over there expecting bass or the tops or any kind of fancy stuff.
Look at this thing. There's no angle that looks like a game console at first glance. This thing would look right at home in amongst my test equipment on my bench. Even Google Lens thinks it's a modem or a piece of industrial equipment or something. But this is a home video game console. It's called Video Volley. It was made by TD Manufacturing Company in Dallas, Texas, and I don't know much more history than that. I don't even know what year this thing was made, but we should be able to find that out later on when I open it up. At least the controllers do look like a consumer product, although not immediately recognizable as a game controller by today's standards. But they still didn't use consumer connectors on them. These are some kind of Molex style connector that's supposed to be on the inside of a device, not the outside. They're not even crimped properly. This looks like something your dad's mate would have come up with after your dog chewed through the cord. These controllers have a grand total of 2 inputs each, a slider on top and a button on the end. On the front of the console, we've got a player select where you can choose 1 or 2. I'm glad I can choose 1 player because I don't have a player 2 today. In the middle here, we've got a TV or game switch. I'll explain that in a minute. And over here, we've got a game select button with the TD logo on it. That's kind of nice. You can choose tennis, hockey, or handball. I guess it's a 3-in-1, and I really... If you have no idea what this game system is, that's probably for the best, because this thing isn't transparent for fun. That wasn't really in fashion anymore by the time this came out. It's clear so you can't hide your contraband in it. This is called a Clear Tunes. It's clear so you can't hide your contraband in it. This is called a Clear Tunes HG501, made exclusively for correctional facilities. It's a prison console. Now, understandably, there's not a lot of documentation on this thing, but I did manage to find this. This is the May 2012 order form for Newcastle and Plainfield Stop Correctional Facility. This bag is full of as many of the nastiest bootleg game systems you could ever hope not to play. I'm gonna pull some out, and we're gonna enjoy the bad times.
I'm actually terrified. I'm actually terrified. So I don't really recommend going onto the really low tier shopping sites because you don't actually know what you're getting. The trend nowadays is about who needs health and safety, get out of the way, we know what we're doing, but it's that kind of attitude that's going to get you stuck with some asbestos bath mats. My least favorite metal of all time is lead because it just... This is extra special because not only do you have all the fears of what is it actually made of, what am I pressing against my skin all day, but also data issues. Seriously, viruses can just be a few lines of code the size of kilobytes. Somebody has to be the day zero victim, and to test this thing, I have prepared my old 15 Pro Max because it has to be a good phone. It has to be synced to something proper, but this is the one that got the cheapest replacement screen. Look at the chin it's got, and the frame rate's all messed up, and it touches horribly. It has destroyed this phone, and it's been completely wiped. No trace of even a Wi-Fi password on it. I'm being extra careful. I gotta get it out of this plastic so we can see it in all its glory. Release the stinky factory air. There we go. Why is the A in smartwatch brown? I can only see that it's a bootleg Apple Watch. Just copy what's popular, I guess. What is this? Oh no, this is the charger? So it's not magnetic clack-on, it's clip-on. Little charging dudes. Same quality, or actually no, I think that's actually much thinner than normal. You know, like little charging dudes. Same quality, or actually no, I think that's actually much thinner than normal. You know, like Samsung devices basically ship with bootleg style like USB cables. This is now sub that. We're entering, oh look at the sprue on it. We're entering unknown technologies of crappage. This actually feels kind of nice. Is asbestos soft? It's got like a pin and like a slidey lock. That looks annoying. Oh, credit to Temu, we got this in 12 days. 12 days. I mean, Australia does have a proximity to China and we have quite the working relationship, so maybe factor that into it. This looks nice. The Ultra Roadmap version, why is it so long? It's super long. Oh, talking about FCC compliance, I mean, you can just print that. Powering on and off, charging, download and install the Bluetooth app. You need to download the app in this manual to connect the smartwatch. No! 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 No, no, no. Now that's proper ways of getting malware. Gosh, I was dodgy enough just hooking up Bluetooth. There's nothing in here. This is now suddenly far worse than I feared. Seriously, if it needs an app, we're not doing that. We are absolutely not. Smartwatch. Please charge before use. Yep, absolute Apple Watch knockoff. Wearable notification sport device. It's a TB39. Don't throw it in the bin. You're gonna be tempted. Oi, it actually looks like a fake smartwatch. I know there's a trend, and gosh, it baffles me, of like kids wearing broken non-charging Apple Watches just so they can be seen wearing one. That I don't get that. Something like this. There's actually a spring in it. It's like a pin you engage. It's not the worst, but it's not amazing. I've done it. Watching has happened. Oh, did I put this on backwards? Yes, I have. And I finally did it. Seriously, from a distance, you would never know. You would never know. I mean, you know, people go like, wow, it's amazing how they copied it. You know, as a musician, it's so much easier to be in a cover band than an original band. It's so easy just to take someone's recipe and just spit it out. Coming up with the original idea is the hard bit. Well, it did say please charge, so this is so crap. Hello. Hey, mate. Yeah, that's Apple Watch looking. I'm just going to turn on straight away because we need to figure out if it needs an app, it's finished. It is absolutely finished. Oh, it's got old school phone style vibration up. Oh, that digital crown doesn't feel... I thought you'd at least be able to kind of use it for a bit while it's charging. So tap to wake. No. It didn't say how long to charge for, only to please charge before use. So I'm calling it good enough. We're in! Oh, my book sales. It actually looks pretty good. Wow. This is what dodgy stuff is like. It's February 10th somewhere. I haven't given any data. It's just like, I don't know what clouds are. Oh, apps. Oh, cheeky. Cheeky, does the digital crown do anything? No. Wow, this idiot keeps turning off. Can we go into settings? That does nothing. Is this just a Oh, wow, hang on, listen. It's not a digital crown. It's an actual crown. It really goes click, click, click. Hang on, we gotta go back. Whoa, no kidding. This was $10. I'm so glad we're in and we're not using an app. We've got to do a lot of close-ups. I put these on because, man, my hands are covered in cuts from moving house. Is that actually X or are they stealing? Oh, wow. Were they actually just stealing the icon? Well, they're still calling Twitter, so they can't figure out what's what. I don't trust any of these to be real. Like, they almost seem like you log into it and then it just logs your password. I could be being very, very unfair, but it's just, oh, no. Oh, we do have to charge it. All right, we're going to have to let this go for a little while, I reckon. When they said, please charge, they meant it. The dream is real. Get out. The screen is hilariously low res compared to modern stuff. But compared to like the mid-thousands nugget crap that I play with, it's almost cromulent. It keeps turning off. So hang on. We're going to navigate to the settings and get it to stop turning off. What is that? Second Twitter? What are you? It... Thanks for the heads up. Okay.
Greetings everyone, and welcome back to another installment in the I Wish series. A series in which I investigate rather dubious tech products sold on various iPhone brain for doing what you do. And of course this will be hot sale high quality i16 Plus smartphone, 16GB plus 1TB, 7.3-inch high screen, 7800 mAh dual SIM card global version mobile phone. Currently it's $150.69 on AliExpress with free shipping. So I'll display a small jank currency conversion chart on screen to give you an idea of how much this i16 Plus costs around the world. Now, if you're quite familiar with what's going on, this is a clone device. It's not a real iPhone 16. Don't fall for these clone devices on AliExpress. Always stick with known manufacturers and not just generic cheap. Don't fall for these clone devices on AliExpress. Cheap stuff on AliExpress. Always stick with known manufacturers and not just generic cheap. Don't fall for these clone devices on AliExpress. Cheap stuff on AliExpress. Always stick with known manufacturers.